Hey there, everyone, and welcome back to another Creative Works operator interview. My name is David. I'm the online coordinator for Creative Works, and today we're fortunate to be joined by Trevor Hurst, who is the attractions manager for Wilderness Resort up in the Wisconsin Dells. Trevor, how are you doing today?
Doing well, David. Thanks for having me.
So first of all, I understand that you had an existing mini golf course up there before we came in and did the attraction there. So what was behind the decision to revamp the existing mini golf at your facility?
So the one that we previously had, there was 9 aquariums inside of it. Um, that kind of made it unique and cool for our guests with live fish, saltwater fish. And we really wanted to keep the aquariums. A lot of people like that. Um, so our goal was to keep that, but the old one was just getting worn down, wear and tear. We're just running people through it. Um, and it was time for something new. And in IAPA of 2019, we saw Creative Works, and it stood out above everyone else. And we're like, hey, we need to get that here.
Yeah, that's awesome that you met us at IAPA as well. That's where, of course, we oftentimes establish a lot of business connections and establish relationships starting there. So that's awesome. So I know for your facility, you went with for the mini golf an underwater theme. So what was the inspiration for that theme, and why did you choose it?
Just to kind of tie everything in with the fish tanks, the underwater, kind of, fit with the fish tanks pretty well. Sharks, sea creatures, things like that. Things that could be in a way educational for children with their families, being that we're a family resort. Also things that just kind of matched up with the props that we already had in place in the fish tanks.
Yeah, so it was kind of a combo of using some of the theming that you already had there, and then just kind of revamping it from there, bringing in some new props and some of the features there. So now I understand that there was sort of a challenge with this project where we didn't exactly have 100% dimensions of the space because of the pre-existing course there with the fish tanks. So I also understand that Nick, who was the creative consultant that you worked with at Creative Works, he went up there for a site visit to kind of check out the area and kind of led that relationship to develop as well. But talk about how you address that challenge with your team and then with us.
Yeah, so the area where our mini golf course is used to be a water park. We're in the water park capital of the world. Everything is or will be a water park here someday. So there was no blueprints for, no existing blueprints, plans, anything like that for our old mini golf. So Nick came up, and him and myself and my team kind of basically scratched it out. Took a lot of pictures, a lot of videos, a lot of sketches, and we had to get it pretty much pinpointed down within an inch, and turned out pretty successful.
Yeah, it sounds like it. That's awesome that you were able to kind of work through that because that sounded like it would be a challenge. And it kind of did lead to that relationship development, I guess, as well. So now for mini golf as well, your course has our patented electric edging. So why did you choose to go with that? And how do you think it enhances the course?
It just stood out at IAPA. Like I said before, the electric edging is really what sold us on the product. And then come to find out later, your artists, your builders are talented too, of course. And it was something unique that not many places have. A lot of people have bricks. Bricks are good. Electric edging is better. Lights up. It's just as durable as the bricks. You can control it, and it also draws the customer in. When they see the lights flashing from the outside, and then all of a sudden it's flashing against a fish in a fish tank, they want to go in and play.
Yeah, that's something that's entertaining for everyone, both kids and adults can kind of appreciate that. And it just looks pretty cool. And you're right. I mean, a lot of places, most mini golf places have just the traditional bricks. So that's why we kind of came up with the electric edging to kind of energize the course and bring in, some of that cool looking feature to it. So now your facility is a resort, of course, and you're in one of the resort capitals of the country, maybe even the world, with the Wisconsin Dells up there. So with so many other attractions around, why did you specifically want to add Cosmic Golf to your attraction mix?
we want to have something for everyone to do at the resort, whether it be a high ropes course or we just built a flying movie theater, Take Flight, which is awesome. You should come check it out. But we want something for everyone. And when we were looking at the different options for mini golf, the electric edging, the cosmic golf, it was the best thing for us that kids, adults, grandparents, people of all ages could enjoy.
Yeah, mini golf is one of those timeless attractions that, like you're saying, people of all ages can play. There's kind of been some new advancements with it, with the electric edging, for example, but everyone loves playing mini golf is really the bottom line there. So being in a resort, how do you keep guests on site and have them spend money at your facility instead of leaving the property?
We take pride in our cleanliness. We're constantly working on how the attractions look, whether it be, something like our laser tag or our mini golf. Now we have a brand new mini golf. It's eye appealing. Why would they leave to go play somewhere else when they have something that looks amazing right in front of them?
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. And I think that's why Cosmic Golf specifically is a great attraction for resorts. It's an easy way to keep people on site, give them something entertaining and something that everyone can enjoy. So overall, I know that you were probably looking at some other vendors for adding mini golf. So why did you ultimately go with Creative Works over anyone else?
I think it was just the best product that we saw, the best value. And with that electric edging, it's something that just pops. And the time that Nick took with us before, when we were going through all of the vendors, he took the extra time to make sure we were going to get exactly what we wanted. It wasn't just that we were going to get what Nick wanted. He wanted to make sure that we were getting what we wanted.
Yeah, that's the most important part for sure. And I'm glad that it kind of worked out on both ends with you getting what you want and then ultimately us being able to make it happen with your timeline and work with that. So lastly, can you just summarize your overall experience with Creative Works and what would you tell someone who is considering working with us?
If I was to give it a scale 1 to 10, I'd give it a 10 from the experience of meeting people at IAPA. I don't remember who that was exactly, to working with Nick and then Kristen, then your install team and your painter, Griff. I mean, he is extremely talented. And he got in a fish tank and painted for us, just people that wanted the best for us. It wasn't just doing the job to make money. It was doing the job to make sure that we got the product that we wanted. And we were picky and we threw a lot of twists and turns at you guys, and the accommodation to just say, okay, we can do that for you, or we can change that was the best part of it all.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And doing whatever it takes to get the job done, even if that means painting in a fish tank. So
yeah, that was pretty impressive. I think he's got pictures of him doing that.
Yeah, I'm sure we do somewhere, definitely. Well, Trevor, thank you so much for the time. We really appreciate it. And best of luck with everything up there at the Wilderness Resort in the Wisconsin Dells.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.